All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. And I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to those who elect, fearing His word in truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Iwalum from the GMS West Palm Beach Camp, back with another lesson. Pretty much, I had watched the brother Ayashima video from Mississippi. Esau's losing all his credibility, alright? And pretty much sparked the thought, Esau's game plan is predictable. And what I mean by that is because, as a brother made mention in the video, Esau Edom, he's used to working behind the scenes. He used to working in the dark, and when he used to work like that, no shit will work out for him. But now, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has put him and his wickedness to the forefront, to the point where now people don't even trust this man no more. All right? He talks about, whenever he talks about a digital ID or, whatever, something concerning his new world, people are against it, man, because they understand, what this means, for quote unquote humanity. They know that it means, slavery. And that's the spirit that the Lord got out here, man. The Lord got the spirit of truth out here to really where the average person, can see through the bullshit. All right, but this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10, and it says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself." You see, and he used to hide himself, all right, in the dark, man, while he do his wickedness. The most you see back in the day, the most you would hear, all right, is about the Illuminati, and even that, was kept tucked in. Now the word Illuminati is a household name, man. All right, they even had it in a movie, that Doctor Strange movie, if I'm not mistaken. They had the word in there. You see, so the Lord is making Esau bare on all sides, man. He can't hide himself no more. He can't hide himself under the term white. He can't hide himself under the term European or, these different terms that they put on themselves. All right, no, they're known as the Edomites now. And although the average person don't understand that they're the Edomites, once again, they understand that they're the wicked. All right, and they're up to wickedness. This is continuing on. It says, "And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." And then the next stop for this man is captivity. All right. Right. The next stop for Esau is captivity, man. Because before the Lord takes a nation down, He exposes them first. He reveals them first. Sends His prophets to reprove them, and then comes the downfall. Right? It says let's go to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, because as I said, the game plan, Esau's game plan, is predictable. The same old tired game plans that he's been playing throughout decades, man. All right, it's not working no more. Although, all right, this time, he's gonna force it now. How they play the victim. They'd speak sweet words to the people. And sweet words not even working for the people. All right, they don't trust the government. So it goes, the sweet words first. The serpent, Salaki. It goes the lamb first, and when that don't work, then the dragon comes out. All right, the draconian law starts to come in place. And that's when the sword comes out, because the lies didn't work. So now we got to go back to what we know best, which is the sword. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse, and we're going to get straight to the point. Verse 7 says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." Right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is letting the mystery of iniquity work. All right. But now it's just time to be taken out of the way. It's just time to be revealed. Esau Edom, No, as pursuant to Job chapter 9 and verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, he's been given a certain time and a certain season to rule, but now that season is about over. Now he's trying to extend it. All right, which the Lord is not going to give him no. As it is written, he's appointed a bound that he cannot pass. Right, and that's in the book of Jeremiah. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and with the brightness of his coming. You see? The Lord shall reveal this man. And he's been revealed. You can't hide no more, man. It's over for Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Alright? And I'm sure a lot of people, you know, that they listen to our videos, alright, beginning with the apostles and elders. They listen to the videos and they're hearing that these are the Edomites. Alright? And although they don't agree, they can't say shit about it. You know? Because what we're bringing out through the scriptures is the truth. Nonetheless, this man is being revealed. It's being known that the so-called white man is the Edomite of the Bible. And the Edomites written in the Bible, you know, share the same characteristics as the modern day so-called white man. So that's how you put the two together. You know? And Esau, Edom, he's linked to the end. Right? It says, verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. You see, so this is actually talking about somebody, not just Satan. You know, because people like to say the spiritual demon Satan, is doing this. I wish the Lord, have Satan doing work on the left-hand side, but there's a physical counterpart of Satan on the planet, and that's the so-called white nation. All right, the Edomites. Just look through history and see the shit that Esau done. All right, you're going to see that he is Satan in the flesh. Right? You're going to see that this man is Satan, the adversary to righteousness, man. Oh, slocky. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Because as we move forward, we're going to see, more things start happening, concerning his agenda. All right, more digital infrastructure, laws being put in place for his digital infrastructure to thrive, man, to succeed. But it's not going to succeed, though. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Right. They write grievousness which they have prescribed, meaning what? Pre means before, scribe meaning to write. So they write these laws before they put them in place. They just, they're planning an event to set it off, to be justified in writing it. You see, that's what we see going on with this man. That's why, as it goes, Esau's game plan is predictable. All right, because we see as he's setting up this infrastructure, now he just needs, an excuse to set these laws into place. And we're seeing this excuse be done, all through safety. All right, through peace and safety. So what they do is they set up FFs, if you know what that means, FFs, and then they come on the back end and say, well, this is what we got to do to prevent. This is what we got to do to prevent this from ever happening again. The fucking devil, man. This is what we got to do to ever prevent this from happening again. Meanwhile, you're the one that caused it. Yeah, all right. But, man. Slacking, man. This dude just cut in front of me. Driving full speed, bro. Man, these people crazy. Ain't nobody on the road right now. No reason to be rushing. But you cutting in front of me like that, bro. To go to the same place that I'm going to. Fucking idiot, bro. But nonetheless, man, that's pretty much the point of the lesson. All right, I just want to go through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Because once again, this man cannot hide himself. He can't be hidden. You know, not in this era. Not in this time of truth being truth overtaking, everything that had power over this world. And that's how you know that, the next thing to run the world is going to be righteousness or truth, because you can already see right now how it's overpowering, how it's overpowering everything right now. All right. But that's pretty much the lesson. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to those who elect, hearing this word in truth and in sincerity. Until next time, I say shalom.